Hello tech fans, Luke Westaway here for CNET. I'm here with Andrew Hoyle. Hello Andy.
Hello Luke.
We just got out of Samsung's IFA press conference where it announced this. It is the Samsung Gear S3. It's its newest smartwatch. Andy, what are your first impressions of this thing?
I like his design of this one. I think this one's really cool. The one you're wearing there, I think that one's called the Frontier. That one's designed for like a rugged outdoorsman sort of watch. People who like kayaking and climbing up rock faces and diving off said rock faces. And I think for that it kind of looks cool. Do you agree? You're wearing the thing.
I do like the look, but we have to talk about the size. I felt like, I mean, just look at it. It's huge. I felt like this was something we were getting over with smartwatches. I felt like they were coming down in size. The technology was getting a little bit more slim, and they were becoming just a little less obtrusive.
It looks big on you. And so this is 46 mil. The previous one was 42, so that's quite an increase. And I think certainly on smaller wrists, certainly on more feminine hands, that's going to look like a chunky bit of kit.
It feels like a backward step to me size-wise, but maybe Samsung's going for a more niche crowd, maybe people who just like enormous watches. Anyway, let's talk about some of the other features. So the dial control, the dial interface is still there. I was a big fan of that, and it's good to see it make a return.
Yeah, it's a nice way of interacting with the watch. With the Apple Watch, it's all about touching that screen, which is fine, but you do then smudging the screen, and you know, your finger covers up some of the things you want to touch, whereas this, it's really quite intuitive, and it's nice. And they've got a lot of new watch faces as well, which looks kind of cool.
I guess my real question with the Gear S3 is, the Gear S2 was brilliant, and the Apple Watch is good as well. You know, they're good smartwatches. If they didn't spark sort of widespread mainstream consumer interest, does this have any more of a chance? I'm not sure this is really going to do it for smartwatches.
You know what? I'm not sure if it's the watches themselves that aren't doing it. It's just that the message about what they're doing isn't really getting out there. Because the watches, like this is it's not a totally new version over the Gear S2. This is basically the same watch, it's just a little bit better. And so really it's up to Samsung to really tell people why they should need a smartwatch, like why they should have it. Because people ask us that. People still come to CNET now, our readers are still saying, well, why do I need a smartwatch? Like, what do they do? What's the point? And it's actually kind of difficult to answer that question, and so that's what Samsung needs to do, give people a reason, add in these features that's giving them a real reason.
So we've got the features, but we still don't have the reason. Anyway, that's what we think, but we want to know what you think about the Gear S3 smartwatch, so let us know, and check out cnet.com/IFA for much more.